Hello everyone and welcome to the first tour of my world in beta 1.7.3. So this is the world spawn. It was a sand island that I terraformed and put some trees, a bench, a chest and a little fishing dock. So we can fish our dinner here. And from the spawn I built two bridges. This stone bridge is going to the snowy biome that I haven't built anything yet, but I have plans to build a snowy village over there. But for now I've been focusing my building on this side of the island. So this is a wooden bridge that I don't really like the design from this point of view, but I do when you are actually walking on the bridge. So I guess I'll keep it that way. Over here we have what was my first shelter on this world. It's just a little hut with furnaces, a chest, over here a little farm and a bedroom, and over there is, to the left is a cave, and to the right is where I strip mined for the first time on this world. After living here for a couple of days, I decided that I wanted to dig a hole through this mountain and build my main base here. So in this tunnel we have some decoration like the pumpkins and bench again, these wood structures, and here we have my house and the farm. Let's start with the farm. I kept the pumpkin theme. I think in this version it's a really good alternative for the torch and the glowstone, and it goes really well with the grass and the mossy cobblestone. Over here we have the wheat farm with the fences under it, so you don't trample the seeds when you walk and jump on it. And then I have cactus and sugarcane. And a big tree in the middle for decoration. And on this side we have my house. A lot of storage, furnaces, crafting table, and you might be asking, where is the bedroom? Well, the bedroom is hidden here. I made this secret passage with pistons, and over here is where I sleep and where I store my valuables. And as you can see here, I've been using stone tools and sparing my iron for later building a minecart system going through all the village. And here we have Dogo. Okay, through the other side of the tunnel we have the main area where I've been building. So over here we have a boat. The design of this boat was inspired on... There's a dog dying. Oh well. As I was saying, the design of this boat was inspired by a boat that I saw on Monsters, one of Monsters' video. I changed it a little bit, but the main shape of the boat is inspired on the Monsters boat. And inside here we have a chest with some things that you would find on a pirate ship, I guess, like gold and food. And to get out of the boat you actually have to climb up here and then drop here. Okay, next I think we can check the water slide since we are already here. It took me a long time to get all the lapis lazuli blocks to build this slide. It was not a great idea to build this out of this kind of blocks, but it's finally done. And it looks really cool. Okay, so for the slide I made this pattern here, kind of like supports for the tower. And then you can climb up here. And let me put this in third view. And you can slide down the water slide. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so over here we have a mini beach with towels on the floor and the sunshades. Here was an attempt to mimic like a sand constructions castle or something, I don't know. And a chest with things that you might take to the beach, like food, a book and some water to keep you hydrated. Okay, keeping with the beach theme around here, we have the public restrooms. So over here for the ladies and for the gentlemen's. Inside they are the same, it's just mirrored. But yeah, here you have a place to wash your hands, the toilets, a dressing room, here's another toilet, and the showers. And on top of the restrooms we have two bars slash restaurants, whatever you want to call it. So right here we have the bar, some tables and chairs, and outside we have more tables and chairs and a special chair to lay down and catch some sun and look to the beach outside. It's a pretty good view. And on this side of the bar we have stairs mimicking a shelf, and down here we have the kitchen that's actually used by the two bars. So we have the classic fridge, forever lit furnaces, and a wooden pressure plate mimicking like a cutting board. And if you go up through these stairs you will end up in the other bar that's exactly the same as that one. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the painting. This can be a painting or a TV screen, wherever you prefer. And here is the same thing, just a different color on the sunshade. And here you can have a better view of the bar. Okay. Right here we have an entrance for a mine, with a chest in the minecart, and a sign warning you for the dangers down there. And right here we have the lighthouse. I made the lighthouse with red wool, but for the white part I used snow blocks because it was much easier getting the snow blocks than getting all the wood, all the wool to build this lighthouse. Inside we have a bed, a chest with some remaining materials that I used to build the lighthouse. We have different stores, but they are all empty. But let's go to the last one so you can enjoy the view. Up here we can see the whole village, and it's a pretty nice view. And I decided to use a nether block with fire instead of a glowstone, because this way you have the animation of the fire that at night looks really cool. Let's go downstairs and let's check out that house over there. Okay, so this is a little house with a garden on this side. To go inside the house you actually need to climb the stairs. And here we have the first floor with a big balcony outside. And up here we have the bedroom with two big windows and a little balcony outside. And if we go down through these stairs we have the wheat farm and a lot of furnaces. Okay, on this side we have the Nether portal. Actually, let me sleep because it's getting dark and I don't want creepers around me exploding my buildings. Okay, so the Nether portal. So this lake was already here and I saw this lake and the mountain behind and I thought that it would be a cool place to build the Nether portal. So I made this kind of a bridge, I guess, with two trees and the Nether portal over here. But we actually have a secret passage over here. If we go into the water and we click this lever over here, we need to go upstairs again, and now you can actually pass through the portal, and here it's a secret cave where I do most of my strip mining. Let me go down there to show you. Okay, so here we have a little station to smelt some ores while I'm digging, and over here we have the tunnels for strip mining. These ones are on a higher level because I was trying to get lapis lazuli for the water slide, and these ones were for the diamond. And for some reason this caught on fire sometimes. I don't know why. Okay, let's go back. Okay, what's left? I think it's just two buildings over there. I think I didn't show you this house properly from the outside. A little bit small inside, but with everything you need. Oh yeah, and here we have another entrance for another cave. Okay, right here we have our last two buildings. Oh, and the fountain in the middle. Okay, so let's check this house first. This was a house that I built to store my items while I was digging this whole mountain over here. As you can see, here we have a mountain on this side and on this side, but actually this was just one mountain here, and I took it all down because I want to expand the village through this side. So while I was digging a lot, I decided to build a house to store my items, so I didn't need to go back to my main base over there every time I needed something. So I made this house with a lot of storage, some furnaces, a bed to pass the night, and two windows over here. Okay, and for west we have this big building over here. You probably know why this dirt stair is here. It's because I'm trying to get grass on all of these dirt blocks, so I need to connect them to the grass on the floor. But yeah, ignore these dirt stairs, I will destroy them later. Okay, so originally this building was going to be a mob farm disguised as a bank, but the mob farm wasn't really working, so I decided to destroy it and make this, I don't know what yet. I think I will stick with the bank plan but I didn't start building the inside yet. But hey, we have a pretty big terrace over here with a full view of the village. If you're asking how was this building a mob farm, so on this west floor I didn't have the windows here. It was all dark with the 3x3 platforms and the water to push the mobs down, and then I had a tunnel coming down here, and over here I had lava, and the mobs would drop down, burn on the lava and drop the items. But the mobs weren't spawning. And then I also remembered that I have a zombie dungeon somewhere over there inside a cave, and the skeleton dungeon somewhere over there in another cave. So I will use the dungeons with the spawners to make my mob farms. I think it will be easier, and hopefully will spawn a lot more mobs that it was spawning here that was like nothing. So oh yeah, and this building is clipping through this mountain because I wasn't feeling like destroying this whole mountain too, and I think it ended up looking cool. So yeah, I think I've shown you everything that I built for now in this world. I've been playing in here for about 1 month, and if you have any ideas or suggestions to things that I can build next, you can leave them in the comments. I will read them and respond. I already have some plans to what to build next. As I said, I want to expand for that side over there. But yeah, hope you liked the video and stay tuned to see what I'm going to build next here. Thanks, bye!